Hello, good morning everyone. On behalf of DFW Gujarati Samaj, I'm here as a president of DFW Gujarati Samaj. This is an event hosted by YUVA Impact Group. As you can see, there are a lot of kids are here, and thank you for coming so early. I know it's very difficult to wake up, especially when you have holidays. It's very difficult for me as well. But thank you for coming and bringing all this and respecting what our PD department do, which is a very, very good thing that they do, secure us, make us feel safe. And especially thank you, Mr. Thomas, for working with us and bringing this event together for us. We really appreciate what you guys do. I mean, I know you have heard this many, many times, so I'm not going to spend much more time on that, but we truly appreciate what you guys do. Thank you. And with that, I'm going to call Amelia in to start the event for us. Thank you.
So as he said, good morning. On behalf of DFW Gujarati Samaj and YUVA Impact, we sincerely thank the Frisco Police Department for giving us the opportunity to have breakfast with you guys today. We are truly grateful for your service and dedication to keeping our community safe. And through events like Navratri, Diwali, holiday drives, youth programs that we host, we are able to keep our community connected and give back. And with our upcoming Adopt a Street program in Frisco, including that. On behalf of YUVA Impact and all of us, we'd like to thank Mr. John Keating for all that you do. So thank you guys. And please welcome Mr. John Keating.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, this is great, and I want to welcome everybody. And I know our police officers and our detectives and leadership staff really appreciate this. So we kind of head back to work out of the holiday season. As you notice, everybody's on shift or on shift change right now. So I hope nobody got pulled over on their way here. So, but it is great to see you all, and thank you guys so much for thinking of our first responders and reaching out to them at this time. Coming off of any holiday season, and you guys mentioned Diwali and a lot of other wonderful festivities that we celebrate here now in Frisco. It can be a wonderful time for us, but it can be a very stressful time for them as they work to keep us all safe, as they, as I like to say, continue to serve their country by serving their community and wearing the uniform of our city. So I know many of you that go to school in Frisco have the opportunity to meet your SRO and have a positive relationship with our police officers and hopefully with our firefighters. We hope that you don't have to encounter them, that you live your life and you enjoy the education you get here, your schools, all the shops and businesses and all the fun things we have a chance to do, knowing that they're there, but hoping that you never need them. And we know that when there is a crisis or there is a situation that we have our community to call on in times of crisis or emergency. I know we had a tragic house fire that happened here in Frisco, I think just the other night, and I don't have all the details on that, but I know if the family needs help, that our community will rally around them and provide whatever they need. I know it was 10 years ago, believe it or not, that the tornado hit the Garland Rowlett area and literally destroyed homes, literally pulled them out off their foundation and destroyed them. And one of our Collin County Sheriff's dispatchers was actually killed in that storm. Someone that had only been working with Collin County Sheriff's Office, I think, since August of that year, and it was shortly after Christmas that storm hit. So that had quite an impact, far-reaching, even to this area, and the community effort just throughout this region that rallied around, and how our first responders worked on that, and just how devastating that was, and the impact that had literally on everybody. So it's things like that they don't happen often, but when they do, it's the community support that comes after, and all the work that we do to, again, support our first responders and support our families, our businesses, and our school districts. So thank you for this wonderful gift at this holiday time of season. And just before we all head back to work, this is just a really nice touch and a wonderful gesture. So thank you again very much.
We just had a couple of questions for our police officers. So what is your most favorite shift or least favorite shift that you've had here so far?
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. So I guess when you say favorite shift, like favorite memory or like my favorite shift to work?
To work.
Oh. So I like working night shifts. I think a lot of police officers, they want to work night shifts. Now, as you get older, you get a family, you get kids, it's not very sustainable. But night shift just, there's people that they act up and, alcohol, drugs, things like that are involved a lot of the times. And so it's just, you just don't know what's going to happen. And it's kind of crazy, a little dangerous. But at the same time, like the 5 schedule, which I haven't had ever in my life because I was in the military and then I went straight into law enforcement. And so actually having a normal schedule, it's been great and refreshing and great for the health and family. But then also just having the opportunity to schedule events like this and being able to interact with the community has kind of been the most rewarding.
Your question. That is a good lead up to our next question is what do you think is the most rewarding part of being a police officer?
Yeah, so I would say the most rewarding part about being a police officer is the impact that you make. And a lot of times, some of the changes are small and you don't necessarily get to see them. It's just a seed that you sow. But then, you can go to a location and like there was a kid and he was having a lot of issues with his dad and he was having a really hard time. And, his dad would call saying his son ran away and I would know where he'd went. He would always go to the park that was just across the street from his house. And, those conversations, they got longer and longer and we built really good rapport and to where, I come back a year later and he's doing a lot better with the relationship with his dad at the advice I gave him and things like that. So, yeah, I think that's probably like the most rewarding is, that's like a specific example, but being able to make those impacts and change someone's life for the better.
Your favorite or most accurate police show that you've seen so far? Are there any accurate ones?
Yeah, so the most accurate police show I would say is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
So if y'all know that one, like the camaraderie, the silliness, that's like a lot of, the detectives and things like that. There's a lot of that goes on. Obviously, our job's a little more serious, and there's times that we are more serious, but the shenanigans that happens, that's probably the most accurate. So that's what I would say.
Nice. All right. Thank you.
Of course.
Can we have Dhruv do our ending? Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you. We really appreciate what you guys do for the Frisco community. And that's why we're here. We appreciate what you guys do, and we wanted to give back a little bit, have breakfast. So let's enjoy some breakfast, enjoy some food. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Being here. Thank y'all for doing this. I think the best part and I grew up in Frisco, went to Roach Middle School, Liberty High School. I'm very fond of this city, and the fact that I get to serve it now as an adult, it's really rewarding. But I used to work in Denton. Coming here, the biggest thing that makes working for Frisco so great is the community, and the fact that we have the community support and that we're actually able to do things like this. Because when I worked in Denton, it wasn't that way at all, and it was you'd get a lot of finger gestures as you're driving by that were not that were pretty rude. So it's nice being here in Frisco where people actually wave to you and say hi. So thank y'all so much for with all fingers. So so thank y'all so much for being out here, and we're really appreciative. Thank you.
Thank you, and likewise, we appreciate you guys, what you do. Thank you.
Yeah.